Helldivers 2 devs don't respect you. Yesterday, they announced the mech Warbond, and while it's cool to be getting more mechs, I can't help but be annoyed that these are locked behind a paywall. You might argue that you can earn super credits in-game, but that's just a bunch of cope. Most people don't have time for that. The fact is that Arrowhead made a fun and unique game, and at every term make dumb decisions to make their game worse for everybody. The community is constantly telling Arrowhead what they want. And not only does Arrowhead not listen to us, they just make things worse. I remember when the game first came out and the entertainment of the chaos wore off, and we were actually trying to do well. We all had to use the breaker, railgun, and shield backpack because everything else was terrible. These were just the tools that were actually effective. Almost everything else felt like trying to kill a cow with a butter knife. So what did Arrowhead do? Even though literally everyone asked for everything else to be made viable, they nerfed the breaker, railgun, and shield backpack, so everything was equally shit and the game wasn't fun anymore. This wasn't a skill issue, it was the tools in our sandbox horde shooter were just bad. They only made a change with the 60-day plan because no one was having fun and playing their game anymore, and that hurt their bottom line. But make no mistake, they want to give us slop and be thanked for it. On top of this, we paid $40 or more for a game that turned into an expensive, free-to-play shovelware game. Think about it, we next to never get free additions to the game apart from new enemies or sub-factions. But could you imagine if they locked that behind a paywall? They wouldn't dare. So they have to do that to keep their game relevant. When I started to play this game, I thought because we had to pay to play that we would get free additions to our arsenal, like a yearly smaller Helldivers mobilized Warbond. Now, nowhere did it say that this was going to happen, but it just made sense to me. But instead, we're stuck with Warbonds that were released broken and either never get fixed nearly a year later, or fixed when they know that if they don't, they won't make money. And let's not even bring up that they might make what you bought worse. Coyote. At this point, they have adopted the free-to-play model and don't even respect what we bought enough to go back and fix anything once it's out the door. It's almost like they're saying, fuck you, I got my money, here, have some more garbage. Imagine that you were in their shoes. People love what you made and are explicitly telling you what they want in your game and how to make it better. Would you feel lucky that so many people appreciate and like what you made and are actively trying to help you make it better? Or would you do what Arrowhead does and do the exact opposite of what the people who like your game want and take their money in exchange for broken and useless tools? I'd go as far to say that either every year they should give their players a Warbond coin to unlock whatever they want. So this is year 2. So a new player should get 2 Warbond coins just like a day 1 player. Or have free tiers in their Warbonds. Otherwise we all paid to play a game with worse monetization than Fortnite. What happened to having the right to monetize? Also, oxygen and armor passive already exist. It's called extra padding. You run faster while having higher armor, right? Seriously, what the hell? We deserve better from the developers we made into a success. That's all I've got. See ya.